You know, oh, hello. My name is James, and welcome to Mirror Domains. And this is my review for In the Tall Grass. That's a Netflix movie that just came out over the weekend. It stars Patrick Wilson. I did a trailer reaction to it, and if you are actually curious about that, then I'll leave a link to that up in the cards above. But I gotta tell you this. The movie is a difficult watch, and that's going to be problematic for a lot of people because it's a non-linear story. And what I mean by that is that it doesn't happen in sequence, like it's disjointed. A little bit like Pulp Fiction, you know what I'm talking about? Where it's like it takes place at different parts in times. So it's like that, but it's got that weird horror, what's going on kind of thing. And at times it's frustrating to the point that some people will get bored by it. And that's a bummer. That's a real bummer. Because this was based off of a story from Stephen King. And the premise is fairly interesting. And that's where I gave the movie the most points, was that the premise was interesting about people getting lost in the tall grass. And then you start to see that, does the grass have magical powers? Okay, oh yeah, they're losing their memories as to what's going on, or are they? What's going on? What's going on? And you just do that too many times where you're just like, all right, I'm done with it. I don't need that little runaround that they've done with us so far. And I'm really not even curious to know how this is going to wrap up. Just wrap up already. That's sort of my process when I was watching the movie. And it's kind of a letdown because I had a bit of a higher expectation for this one because it is based off of a Stephen King book. And I know that if you are a fan of the book, then you'll want to see it for that curiosity factor. If you're a fan of the story, you're going to want to see it just to see how it gets translated to the smaller screen, but gets translated into a movie. You're going to want to see it for that. As far as everything else, it's pretty much serviceable right down the middle. And let's just pull up the score sheet quickly, and I'll walk you through it. Pretty much, yeah, as I said, everything is serviceable. And I had to give, right down the middle, except for the watchability factor, where I can't even recommend it for you guys. If you're just a casual fan, you're not going to like this movie. If you qualify as one of those things that I said, that you are a Stephen King fan, if you are a fan of the story and you're curious to see how things play out, then that's the only way I can really recommend going out to see this. Other than that, it feels long, and it'll lose you in the first half hour. If you don't feel intrigued in the first half hour, I wouldn't recommend watching it because it just, as I said, it goes all over the place in its storytelling. And it just kind of fizzles out, and it's a real bummer, man. 4 out of 10 for In the Tall Grass. I hope that you guys had a better experience with it if you actually saw it, and hopefully you weren't looking for something that was going to be just like, yeah, man, you gotta watch this movie. It's so fantastic. It's so epic. It's groundbreaking. It's revolutionary. It's not, and it's kind of a bummer. But yeah, that's it. My review for In the Tall Grass movie review. YouTube is recommending a video for you to watch right here, and you can see my latest one just right up there. My name is James, and you're watching Mirror Domains. If you've liked what you've seen, please hit that thumbs up button and subscribe.